Hello there, it's Carrie Rhodes here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's card making video, we're going to talk about this card. I messed up this card, but you can't tell. So I thought it would be a good opportunity to talk about how I messed up, how I fixed it, and maybe it would help you too. First, let's take a look at the products I used. These are from Heffy Doodle. That's the Honey Bunny Boo stamp set. This is the Slimline interactive die set called Pull Tabs, and I love that scalloped frame. This is the Forest Builder set. I love having this for lots of different scene building, and of course the Slimline scenery die set. I'm going to stamp out all my images I want for my card onto some alcohol-friendly cardstock from Heffy Doodle and color those with these Copic markers right here. Now, I'm a very simple Copic colorist, so I thought I would just share a little bit of that with you. I'm using my W2 marker to add some shadowing to my first bunny, and then I'm blending that out with the W0 marker, just giving them a little bit of a gray shadow so that they aren't just plain white. And then for my egg, I'm using R22 as my darkest color and then R20 to blend that out. So with the rest of the images, I'm going to use either two or just one marker on those really small areas like you're seeing here, the 2 marker blend. And then on the polka dots, I only used Y15, only one marker. These are small images and that's just how I roll. That's what I like. So here again, you can see those Copic markers, so if you would like to know what exact colors I use and replicate them, you can see that right here. Next, I'm using my favorite white gel pen from Pearblossom Press to add some highlights to my images. I think these bunnies are darling. I especially love the baby bunny, and I love that this die right here is going to cut around one of the paws of that bunny, so it can hold something. So cool. All right, now I'm using my Heffy tape to tape these in place, and I could have die cut them all at once with a big die cut machine, but I don't want to use that much tape and have it hanging out everywhere because I can reuse and reuse this tape. So why not just use 3 or 4 pieces, die cut them with my mini die cut machine, which fits on my desk and works so well. All right, next I am going to cut out this scallop frame from this set. It's gorgeous. It has the little stitching on all the scallops. I love it. All right, for the panel to go on top, I cut it to 2 7/8 by 7 7/8. And here comes the first, oh my word, I messed this up, but I didn't know it at the time. Okay, so when you're die cutting this notch for your pull tab, you want to rest that extra metal piece that is going horizontally against the edge of your paper, just like I'm showing you right there. But I second guessed myself and I was like, no, it's supposed to line up with the edge of the paper like this. That's not true. You can see here, I have to snip it away. You shouldn't have to snip it away at all. So I didn't realize how that was actually going to affect my card until later. So now I am die cutting this little hill from that scenery die set to go on my card. And then with another scrap of the same paper, I'm die cutting out some trees and then using some craft colored cardstock, I'm going to die cut the tree trunks. And again, I love this mini die cut machine. I'll have it linked for you below, as well as all the other things I'm using. I have some finger dauber brushes. I got these from Amazon. I'm going to link those for you below as well. I have an Amazon storefront. I'll have a link to that storefront, and you can check out all my favorite Amazon finds there, like these blending style brushes as well. So I just added that bamboo ink to the edges to give it some dimension, and then I thought some splatter was needed. I love splatter. So I brought in my Parrot ink and I'm splattering that all over. It's a little bit darker color. And then while I have the ink out, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my supporting sentiment across the bottom of this grassy hill. Again, I'm using the Parrot ink. It's a little bit darker, and when I'm doing tone on tone stamping, green ink on green paper, I like to stamp it a few times, and I like to use a MISTI for that because that could be another spot I really mess up, and therefore I have that sticky mat there. It's going to hold my piece in place while I stamp it repeatedly, better than you can with a magnet with kind of an odd shaped piece like I had for that hill. So I glued that down to my panel, and now I'm putting my trees together. I need everything ready to go before I do the next step of my card. I need to be able to like lay things out so I can figure out where to die cut the opening to create my bunny being able to move across the card. So I just laid everything out. I didn't glue it down, and then I'm able to take this notch die, which by the way, there's 3 notches in this set. This is the medium size. There's a smaller one and a bigger one. So I went ahead and die cut that. It is a little bit over to the right, or more so to the right than I wanted, but this is the thing with making mistakes on your cards. Sometimes you just have to go with it. That's something I've really had to learn, because I would say, like, I'm a recovering perfectionist. Normally I would like throw it away and start over. But that was like robbing me of the joy of making cards. I do this because I love it. It fills my cup. It brings me joy. I get to give other people joy with the cards that I make, and being able to let go of doing things absolutely perfect helped me to have more joy in my card making, which you think would be opposite, but it has actually helped me. Okay, now it's time to die cut out all these little pieces. I wanted this decorative element that goes on the end of the pull tab to be blue. So I actually die cut it from my scalloped panel where it will never be seen, because I don't want to waste paper. Now for the pull tab itself, I die cut it from some heavyweight cardstock. If you don't have heavyweight, you should definitely cut 2 and like back it with another one, because it's so long that it needs to be sturdy. Okay, right here I realized, you should really line up the notch from your pull tab and the track of your pull tab so they are centered with one another. Mine is totally crooked. This is where I messed up the card. Now what do I do? So I realized with some card surgery, some paper engineering, I could probably fix this. At this point right here, I did not know what I was going to do. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and glue the pull tab down with this little supporting piece right here. You'll see wraps around it so it doesn't jiggle around on the card, so that that pull tab is centered in the notch. So that's what I'm doing here. And then I decided, okay, I'll take another piece of that pull tab, just the end piece, and I'm going to attach this to my bunny that I want to move. So it's kind of all coming together now. And the piece was a little bit too big. I thought it might show behind the bunny, so it's okay to go ahead and cut that down and make it smaller. I used some double stick tape and glue to hold that in place. Then I just took the back piece and pinched it so it could go through the card. And now that piece is the piece I can use to attach to the pull tab itself. Does that make sense? I thought this would be really helpful, because what if you have a card where the pull tab has to be in one place and the track has to be in another place? This could give you more options. So really, by messing up, and you know, necessity is the mother of all invention, I came up with a fix that could be helpful in a future card. So now I am trimming off the excess pull tab that I don't need, and I am gluing down this tab. And here's where I realize it does make a difference with that notch being too far in on my card. So I guess I probably could have trimmed down my cardstock a little bit on the side with the pull tab opening, but I didn't think of it at that time. You know, some of these things you think about later. So then I share them with you. Then maybe it'll help you in future card making. All right, so I added foam tape all the way around. This is Heffy Doodle foam tape. It is my favorite. It is not sticky on the edges, and it's already super thick. So if you're doing cards that need that double thickness, it's already thick for you. Okay, so I'm just gluing on all the little pieces to create my scene. And if I pull this all the way, the bunny does run into the other bunny. But like I said before, some things I just had to learn to let go. It's going to be okay. I had fun making this card, making this little scene. The bunnies are adorable. And somebody who gets this card, are they going to be upset that the bunny touches the other bunny? No, they're not. Are they going to ever know about my paper engineering, my card surgery? No, they're not. It's just between me and you, right? So I hope today's video has helped you. I had to leave my craft room and like have a moment of, oh my word, this card, did I totally mess it up? But I came back, I looked at it again, I played with it some more, and I felt like it was a really good like growth moment for me in my card making. So I had to share it with you and share these super cute Heffy Doodle products with you because I think they're fabulous. So thank you for stopping by, and I would love to chat with you in the comments below. So let me know if you've had a messed up card before, and And how did you handle it? I will see you guys all again very soon on the next video. Happy stamping! Bye!